Should have lined that up a little better. Great. Oh well. Come on. There we go. And one more. We can angle it a little bit, I guess. Make it look a little better. Not the best carpenter. Alright. I don't know about you guys, but that looks pretty good. Okay. Bug there, not let me get rid of it, but I'm all right with that. Maybe another one more torch, and we're out of here. Ah, well, you can do a little bit more. Hold on. Full mounted torch. There we go. Okay. Some pots here. We'll get ourselves a little kitchen area going. And all these things that we're using are craftable. You may need a feat to take it, a little bit of stuff, some carpentry or blacksmith, or you can purchase all of these things. Okay. Will the weather affect things in the game? Yes. So Carth does have survival elements to it. You can see in the top left here, for example, the yellow bar and the light blue bar. The yellow bar being our hunger, blue being our thirst. We do have on the back end different survival elements, with that being temperature, coldness, sickness, injuries, disease, things of this nature that you would need to do differently. So getting outside of the rain will accomplish some of those things. Actually taking yourself, having to heal yourself. There we go. Skull of one of our enemies. Having to heal yourself, or have another adventurer go pay a cleric or somebody to heal you. Okay, so that is, for now, looking just fine. We got a couple issues there. All right, now crafting, and here's our crafting menu. And like I said, so this, for now, still in alpha, are the basic crude crafting recipes that anybody would be able to do. So we could do a standing torch. We need a couple cordage. So let's take a look here. Cordage, we need some fibers. Let's build this. We'll put a torch outside, help us find it. But yeah, to continue with that question, the weather will affect you. You'll have a little bit of needing to worry about that. Clothing can help you, having a fire, get out of the rain. As far as the sickness stuff is on the back end really built out. We just haven't implemented yet. We are a small team, and so things take a little bit of precedent, but it's been great. We have an incredible Discord community, so please feel free to join the Discord. Maybe one of our members here could drop it in the chat. Let's see. So now we got a standing torch. All right. Right here. Yeah. It's a little silly. We'll get that fixed. What about mods? Do you think could be a thing in the far future? Mods is something that we have discussed internally, and we really want to allow. It takes work on our end, but we are fully integrated already with Steam. Steam sets it up to allow that. We just need to do our part on that as we move forward. So that'll be something. Hopefully that we can at least get the basics going to allow you guys to mod come early access release. because I think games of this size and a lot of games in general really are enhanced so much from mods. I myself play dozens of games that are modded, and they can really change everything or make it great. Oh, come on, horse. Let's go do a little adventuring now. We did some building. This is a great spot. And now we'll take off. Go see what we can find. We can see it on our map, so that'll help us. A little mini map down there. Oh, like it spawned in a little close, but be able to show some combat. So like I said, we put ourselves, you can turn it on and off with tab, but putting ourselves in a combat stance here helps a little bit. There we go. And we do have our magic spell I don't want to forget about, because we did take that otherworldly pack, so that is definitely going to help us here.
You know who I am.
Alright, we'll be able to loot them as they go. We got some healing potions, some more weapons, and book, Gems of the Clin Cult, looks like. So we'll take a look here. The equipment, there's tooltips that'll pop up to help you guys. We don't have controller support right now, but is planned soon. So the way that the inventory works is kind of a click the spot you want, it'll show you what can go into your hotbar, for example. Or if we were to get a necklace, it'll show you what you can choose. So drag and drop ends up being kind of a real problem with controllers, and we are adding controller support as well as Steam Deck support in the future. Okay, so that's perfect. See what else we can find. I see something down here. Ooh. There we go. Nothing on him. Alright, well, we did, I think, get a healing potion, it said there. Minor healing potion, so that might come in handy. We might need to go get a couple more. As far as the combat and everything's concerned, it's very much a good idea to be a little bit on the defensive, especially at a lower level. We do have some armor and different things going on here that are helpful, but okay, we got a lot of things happening now. So as we are getting a little closer to nighttime, it looks like things are, rifts are going to be opening up, and we're going to end up running into... Okay, okay. Okay. Alright, let's keep a distance a little bit from these guys. Oh, we are very close to going down. Okay, okay. That's some meat. We're gonna need to regroup here. We got a couple bears even pinning on us. Level 1 spells not doing a whole lot of damage. It's working though. Just keep our distance. Oh, and we are down. Taken down by one of these undead. A couple bears hanging out. So for the moment, we can explain this. We just have a resurrection after 30 seconds, which will bring you back up to the same spot that you're in. When finalized, you will stay down until brought back up by one of your other party members, a companion, a random adventurer, or need to respawn back at your base or somewhere, maybe the closest clergy, the closest town, just depending. And we want to try and give options as well for hosts of game or solo to choose kind of the difficulty if you want to have a percentage loot drop. That maybe you're going to actually end up dropping some of your... Oh, man. Okay, bear. If you're going to drop some of your loot, if you're going to lose a percentage of your... Okay, here we go. So we got a bear, which then we can harvest the animals as you come along. Loot the normal things, but... Yeah, when you die, that if you're going to lose some loot, if you're going to lose some experience, or how you want that to go, or just make it be easier or harder, depending on you want. Tell more about skills and leveling mechanics. What do you have now, and what are the plans? Sure, as we just leveled up. That's a perfect time. Let's get to the horse and try and get back up. But we'll head to town, and we'll buy some healing poultices will probably come in handy, or some potions here. So as of right now, as you level up, you're going to receive a feat every second level. You get one at the start, and you also receive every level a stat point that you can place into strength, dexterity, etc. So now we're back at town. Let's take a quick look at that. So we have all the different stats here. We just receive a point, so we'll just put one into strength and our talents. So now, as of this point, we'll be redoing a lot of UI stuff to make it a little easier. But you could click on each one, and you could see here adept level, leather working, need to have novice level working. So we can come down and find ourselves the novice level working. And we need dexterity of 4, which we don't have. So that's not going to work for us. You can see all those stats and everything when you make a... Let me turn this down a little bit. There we go. You can see all of these different feat options and stuff, and what the prerequisites are for them from the beginning of the game, or check them out. We'll try and make that a lot easier for you guys to see. But there's a lot of stuff, and we just got one. So I think to show a little bit more, we could continue down our otherworldly pact with a path of shadow. You're bestowed with the magics of shadow, which I think would be pretty cool. But I also... Bloodbound is another one that's unlocked now from our otherworldly pact. Bardic Smile as well. So we have a couple options, but at the same point, we can show kind of on the artisan side of stuff, and we'll snag ourselves novice carpentry, because nighttime's coming. We can go chop down some trees and stuff and do a little bit of work. Continue on that. So that's going to unlock a lot of different, learn new crafting and building skills. So once we've taken that, if we open back up into our recipes here, we've just unlocked a couple dozen recipes. Alchemist workbench, a crude chair, that would go nice. Stool, table, fencing, bookshelves, walls. We can build all these different walls, plaster walls, logs, a stash crate. So yeah, we'll get a couple things here and head back before nightfall, and make sure we get some healing stuff. Can't remember who's holding Alchemist. Welcome to the shop. Learn about these lands. What do you have for sale? Alright, minor healing poultice or normal one. Buy price is 10. We got plenty of money. So let's buy ourselves 6 of those. And we could take a look. We did pick up some gear. We got a couple of the souks. We could sell these. Sell a longsword. Me, animal guts. We'll just hold on to kind of the rest of this. We might have time when we do some blacksmithing. We'll need some of these ores, but we'll be able to mine for those too. So we'll just get rid of some of that. Okay. Goodbye. Goodbye, lady. And we'll get ourselves those healing poultices. There we go. Okay. Well, let's go back, and we just unlocked a couple dozen new crafting recipes from that carpenter, just novice carpentry. So, back to the house. Are the maps randomly generated? No, it is one built-out map, and the plan is, like I said, the size of Vernay, which is a starting island that you're on, is plenty of space to get really accustomed to the game, level yourself up. It's going to be meant probably to get into around level 10. And that is 90% plus fully built out. We then have the mainland of Carth, which is about 8 times the size of Vernay, that you'll be able to transverse over there through boat, building your own boat, paying for passage, teleporting. As you know, there's magic and stuff. So once you get over there, that's going to be kind of meant for the rest of the game, and as you proceed farther, more difficult. And that area is more or less ravaged in comparison to here. So you're not going to have many friendly outposts or cities that are left. They're more set up in ruins. And we will unlock more and more of the map for you, everyone to explore through early access to the full release. Okay, so, alright, we're home. Take a look at some crafting. A stash crate, we need wooden boards, copper nails. Ooh, I probably should have bought a couple things. But I do know we need to do the wooden boards. I need a knife. Chipstone and cordage. Okay. And chipstone, perfect. So we need at least this crude knife here. Be able to craft some wooden boards. Alright. Boom. Okay, I think we're gonna have to go do a little more harvesting. Let's see what we can get. We did get a couple large logs when we chopped the tree down earlier, but we might have to go out and into the rain and take down a couple more trees. But make sure, I said at the beginning of the live stream here, the demo is live. Please check it out. It will be taken down in the next couple weeks though, but the Carth playtest is also live on our Steam page. You can sign up for that, and we will be rolling out more members, including them, every week. So you can help us continue through alpha towards release if you are interested. So now we do have some wooden boards. So, a bookshelf? What do you guys think? What should we build? Bookshelf, table, stool, a chair? I need nails. So you guys tell me in the chat what you want us to be focused on building here, what you'd like to see, and we'll make it happen. But I'm gonna go buy a couple boxes of nails, because what's a carpenter without nails? And we can't make the nails ourselves. We're not a blacksmith, so. Which is, being that Carth is multiplayer, and a big focus going forward will be fine-tuning all of that and testing through the bugs. But playing with friends, as we've already been able to test for a while, it's great because I can focus on being the otherworldly pact and now a carpenter part-time, where my friend can be the blacksmith, and together we can work it out that he's able to make our armor and our weapons, and I can build our houses, which is great. But we're not forgetting about people that want to play solo or may not have too many other friends to play with. So I can explain that a little bit as we... box of nails. Let's get 3 of those. Okay. So we already have the ability that you can hire yourself a companion. Not going to focus too much on that today. But if we wanted to, and if you're playing the demo, you could come to this guy and free a companion. We have a couple plans for companions in your party system. One is being able to hire just kind of meat shield mercenaries for cheap with a daily payment that you could decide to let them go and they'll leave you or stay with you. Another option is an actual companion that has a little bit of a backstory that you can unlock, and they can do a little bit more, level up with you, etc. Another idea we've had is to have some of those companions be just like your character in a sense, where it would be like another character for you to level up with, decide the way they look, equip them the way you want, and you can switch between them, give small commands. And lastly, the ability to hire companion artisans. So, for instance, that we want to do some blacksmithing, but don't want to waste our feats on becoming a blacksmith, and one of our friends isn't there to be a blacksmith for us. That you could go and hire the artisan in town for X amount a day. He could join you, and you're able to transfer over gear to him. He could take it out one of your stash crates and be able to craft whatever it is that you're needing to craft in that time, and then let him go. Got a bunch of questions in chat here. Is experience earned from collecting and manufacturing? Yes. Specialize in growth only through combat. It goes, basically experience is just you're gathering experience for everything you're doing for the most part, but it's just a general experience. It's not focused if you're doing one-handed combat on that. It's you can gain experience forever and then decide, do you want to now focus on combat, etc. Game looks good, lots of things to do. Thank you very much. Is there a limit on maximum character evolution? We haven't decided and balanced out all the way where we would want end level. I think right now it's maxed out to level 50, I believe. Easily switched on our side, but that'll be a lot of the play testing, and as we roll out. We have a great testing team, incredible Discord with just amazing people helping us out. So if you're interested in being a little bit closer with Carth, please sign up for the playtest. Wish list, of course, but join the Discord because you can be hands-on with us all the way through development. It's really friendly, great group of people. The music is some of my faves. Yeah, the soundtrack is something we spend a little bit of time with, and sounds. A lot more still to come, but we're enjoying it. There's a big tree. Hopefully it doesn't fall down on our house. Alright. Yeah, we're doing okay here. I think this will probably give us enough logs to go in there and build what we want. Alright. Okay. Here we go. Let's get back to building. We got our house. It's raining. I mean, it's kind of miserable outside, but nighttime is coming. I can sense it. So, all right. Crude chair. We need a couple copper nails. We bought those boxes, but we need to open up a box of nails. That's an awkward way to open a box of nails. I'm not gonna lie. We got the stool. We want the chair. Not in the right location. Workbench, of course. What's a carpenter without a workbench? Wooden board. 2 more. Okay, we got large logs. Here we go. Couple logs. 'Cause I'm sure we're gonna need some wooden boards for everything else. Alright, we'll make this house great. Oh, did it stop raining? Oh yeah, workbench. Alright, set the workbench up inside or outside? I'm thinking maybe... I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of like furniture almost too. So we just put it right here. Hopefully that doesn't give us any issues. Okay. All right. So now we got the workbench. So for the time being, still alpha. We should be able to see here. We want to make our chair. We need wood boards, but not in the right location. Workbench. And then if we actually moved close to the workbench, now we're not getting that warning. So that's for the time being how that is. It's been brought up by some of the testing team and stuff to be able, with some of these crafting things, to be able to interact with it and then open up to see what kind of things you could build for yourself, which is not a bad idea. How about economic balance for multiplayer and character to character? Character to character trading will be definitely implemented. The economic balance is not something we've thought too much, as it's not really an MMO, and so not sure. One good idea one of our testing leaders, Medieval Boss, had was being able to have like a merchant type feat, where that could unlock some different things with being a merchant, set up your own stall, which could be pretty cool. So that is something we've humored right now. But as far as that goes, being able to interact with each other is on the list. Beyond just that, to be able to invite to your party, invite to your clan or your faction to work together, or as far as PvP goes, setting yourself hostile and how that focus will interact. So far, there's been a lot of things that we've focused on with leaving some things to the side. Okay, here we go. It's looking good. It's nice out finally. But it is all planned, and we're okay. Chair. Can't really see which way this chair wants to be. Oh, it looks like a little stool chair. I am just a crude carpenter. Or did I build the wrong thing? Look at that. Okay, that is the nicest chair I have ever seen. If looks could kill, right? Okay, so what else we got? Crude chair. We're moving on past you. It looks like I built a crude stool. Large bookshelf. We don't have a big place. A couple boards. We'll build a bookshelf. All right. Here we go. All right. Couple logs. Okay, where's that small bookshelf? We get a drop post for our horse outside? Alright. A stash crate as well would be good. Okay. Not in the right location. Of course I'm not. I'm a carpenter. Here we go. We're a carpenter who made a deal with a demon. I'm all right with that for level 2. We're doing pretty good for ourselves. All right. Okay. We got a lot of stuff. Bookshelf. Cause we ooh. All right. What are you guys? Right there? Yeah. Yeah. Gamer, not an interior decorator. But we really do plan to just continually roll out more and more stuff for you to build your house and make it the way that you want. Let's see if we can place some of these things. Sometimes they're kind of hard to get. Oh, I'm gonna burn. I'm gonna burn the whole thing down. That was not what I wanted. Gonna do it again? No. I'll have to fix that a little bit, but there we go. We got light. We're feeling good. What did there was something I saw I wanted to build here. Oh, a stash crate. This should help, hopefully. Can you carry a torch in the dark, or is it best to stay inside and hide from everything? Yeah, we do. We'll get a torch built here because nighttime is coming. Okay, so a little stash crate. Stash crate. This is really starting to come together. Okay. So now needs the UI change there, but we have a stash. So we have a stash crate. So for brevity's sake, you can basically choose what you want, what you don't need to be holding on to. We can put away different birch sap that we found. We'll keep the large logs. Animal guts, we probably don't need to keep those. Animal hides, we'll just kind of clean all this up a little bit. Food, we'll hold on that because we'll do some cooking. We do have a torch we already picked up. I don't even need to craft one. Large sticks, plant fibers, so just hold on to that. Now, not exactly worked out. It will be changed from right now. It just does a count of everything, but we'll change over to the weight. So we're going to stash a bunch of stone walls in there because who needs that? Put a bunch of these there. That would be a little bit better. Let's see if we can stash a little bit. Okay, so that seemed to work decently enough. And we do have a torch. Wall-mounted torch, normal torch. There we go. So be able to see a little bit better as nightfall's coming now that we got a torch and stuff. So I think base is built. I think it's time to go. Horse, you just stay here. Yeah, it's best if you be safe. We'll go explore. We can see on a map. We can see our little base is a little highlighted there, so it'll be fine. Night is the most fun time to hunt. Yeah, it's definitely a little different, so. We are just about in complete nightfall here. It's a little bit more difficult to see, but there are, depending on which paths you're taking, there's spells that can light up the nighttime for you and other things. There's also objects that'll light up around you, so but we don't have any of that. All we got is a torch for the time being, which makes it a little bit terrifying not being able to see too far. But it definitely keeps you on edge. Not being able to see as well, but also nighttime a lot more difficult things start coming out. So. Okay, here we go. You can see something out there moving around. I should probably pay attention here. For the moment, some spells will lock on as you target things. They'll be able to lock on and... Oh, gosh. There we go. And as well as... oh, man, there's a lot of them. Okay. But we will add in a feature to be able to aim some of the spells. It only makes sense. It is on our list, but not as simple as some things. So we are already hurt. Let's use one of the healing potions. Oh, come on. This guy's doing some fancy blocking. Seems a little... There you go. Alright. Let's loot. We got a sword from him. Leather belt, leather gloves. And it looks like to me one of the rifts opened up. You can see in the distance there. So, oh, I did get a loot then. Okay. So we did get some, I can't remember, was it boots? Belt. We did get a leather belt. We did get a ring. Some bracers. Does a little bit more armor on each of those. Or a leather satchel. So removing the belt, the leather satchel give us more carrying capacity with weight. Weight and everything is there and set up, but it's not fully functioning. We are still in alpha. Some of the things don't have the weight assigned to them, but they will, and so you will need to balance out some of that and use stash crates and not be able to carry a million pounds on your back, depending, but. Okay, so one of the rifts opened up. Now what? So that means around this general area we're going to be having some things we haven't yet seen start to spawn in. So we'll hang around here and see what we can find. Are the buildings, furniture, workbenches degrade and require repair? No, right now they're just set to build it and don't worry about it. And as you work your way up through different skills, you'll get better ones and new recipes. No degrading of builds. Okay. All right. I know somewhere. I don't really want to go get lost in the forest right now. A couple houses. Anyone home? No. Different wells you'll find at places. You need certain items and you can fill them up. For example, we are getting a little thirsty, so I know somewhere in here we got a stomach flask full of water. If we drink it down, replenishes our thirst, and we should be able to come and collect water and fill it back up. So you really only need to hold on to kind of one bottle or one flask type of thing, and you'll be able to satisfy it. It's kind of based a little bit more realistically and slow with your hunger and thirst. You won't be running into, having to deal with that all the time. Where is everything at? I can see something over here. Oh, it's you doofuses again, huh? That's a different one. Okay. Looks like still just orc types for the moment. I don't want to get all three of you swinging on me. Ooh. Okay. Gems of the Clint Colt. Meats. Coins. Alright. Well, I'm assuming we've kind of done a loop here, that portal, things move towards the forest, which is unfortunate. The rifts, are they something, a random event? Yeah, they are set up randomly, smaller chances to be spawning at nighttime. So you'll see different looking ones, and different ones have different things that'll come out. Just kind of all spread throughout. And we definitely want to work on it a little bit more. For example, maybe having things spawning a little bit closer when they do. Okay, here we go. No, I'll dodge that. Come on. It's tough. What? There you go. There we go. Glitch a little bit. Alright, let's heal ourselves back up. I can hear one somewhere, but alright, let's go explore. Maybe we'll get a little bit closer to our base if we run into some other things, but portals a lot of time could be some bad news. This one looks like we're getting lucky and not seeing some of the other demons of the night that Okay, here we go. Oh. Alright, now we're onto something. He's acting weird, but we're onto him. He's down. Alright, well that thing was gross. Moving on. Back towards, is that our, that looks like our, maybe our house? Serious combat music just kicked on in. We'll actually turn down the music a little bit and just kind of let the ambience take over. Oh, are you friendly? Are you friendly, dear elk? Are you nice? All right, your dinner is what you are. There you go. You get that close to me, you deserved a swift, painless death. Okay, so there's home base. So worst case scenario, we can get out of there. Okay. Oh. Well, that was... Okay, that was, looked like a little bug. Still an alpha. Make sure Wish List Carth. Sign up for the playtest. There you go. Oh, and we leveled up. Alright. Alright, we're doing good. We're doing good. Where's that set us? Get another point here. I think strength. We're not doing a whole lot to him, but I don't think we got a talent that'll be next next time we'll take some more. Well, you guys can let me know in chat. We got a little bit, but we'll level up one more time by the time we're done. So let me know you want to take some more magic feats or see some more crafting and such. We did get quite a few things looted. Maybe we can do a loop back, and we'll be able to sell some of this stuff. Oh, there we go. Up in there. Second or two lag. Oh, that's why you're coming after me. Need to keep on my toes here at night. Ring of Sky. All right, let's go in. Okay, hey horse. Everything good? All right, we got some books. We got some random things we survived. Let's take a look. I know we did get some books real quick. This said here's Gems of the Clin Cult. We can read. A lot of this UI stuff we've had some complaints, and we will be switching it. It's a little difficult to read, so apologies, but it is on the list to change it all out. The dwarves of the Clin Cult have burrowed deep enough to unearth rare gems which have never been known to Carthians. These rare and precious crafts of the gods are said to hold more than just beauty and strength. As the schism unfolded, as it said, some of the rarest of these ingots began to hum, glow, and resonate with power never known. These whispers could all be for naught, as I've yet to prove in truth. And so, as you're exploring, there's a lot of lore to start unearthing, and a lot of little Easter eggs and different hints and things that you'll be able to start unlocking. We have a great writers group of just some great individuals. For a lot of you that are in the chat, thank you. And it wouldn't be the same without you, but we'll be slowly unloading more and more of these things. And as you're running around the world, there'll be chances of looting and stealing and finding different things, and you can read about it and really feel more alive. Okay, yeah, we can go sell a couple things. We'll go check out the town that we're at. The demo is cut off about halfway of Vernay, so if you did head to the south from here, there is Vernay proper and the castle, which is a good 4 times the size of this small town here. But the demo will get blocked right before there. Just a teaser, unfortunately. But join the playtest, sign up. We'll accept new members every week. Join the Discord as well, Wish List Carth, all of those good things. Very much appreciate through this next fest. We've had some great feedback and honest criticism, but a lot of really good people knowing that we're still in alpha and have a ways to go, but we're not giving up on that. And we know there's issues, and it really helps as you guys help us out. All right, so let's go talk to you, bud. Yeah, you're the merchant. What you got to sell? We got a lot of stuff to sell. Things we don't need. Can we even sell this book? We'll sell the book. We'll sell this book. We got 2 copies already. We got a bunch of meat, animal guts. You don't want animal guts, but you'll take the hides. Okay. A couple long swords. We only need 1 flask, I think. Crude sword. Keep our nails. Okay. Yeah, and you could craft stuff just to start it out to be able to build. So that crude knife that took us maybe a little bit, we're able to sell it for 1. And as you level up and gain different skills, and as you're fighting difficult things, you're gonna get more money to help you out to buy stuff. But I don't think we really need anything more. I mean, I'm feeling really good so far. All right. You heard orcs raided. Oh. Okay. Good. Yeah, I heard orcs raided too. I just fought like 7 of them. While you're just standing there. make sure we're healed up. We still got, there we go. Still got some of those healing poultices, so we should be pretty fine. We can go explore a little bit more. That torch we put outside is really a beacon. It's been pretty beneficial. There is something I forgot about while we stopped by our lovely home here. Did see we had this in our inventory, a wall shield decoration. Because this is our home. Let's feel good about it. Just the basics, but all right, look at that. Yeah. All right. What else? Oh, a bone pile. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, the bones of our enemies. Or that elk that didn't run off, I'm assuming is where we got it. But there we go. It's coming together. We got more. We just there, like kind of like wipe our feet on them. All right, all right. We don't need the hammer sound effect as we're placing bones, but this is looking good. Let me know, chat, what you guys would like to see and go get done here, because it's still nighttime. I think we go run it out, but that's looking good. Okay, let's just go straight this way, see what kind of trouble we run into. All right. All quiet out here. Calm before the storm. All right, crows, calm down. I see something over there. What is this? Oh, man. All right. All right, this horrifying. Okay. Okay, guys. I want to talk about the horrifying demon monster there. So, of course, we got the orcs still with us. But in the back there is what's known as a Wendigo. Is absolutely horrifying. Is going to be a lot stronger if it can actually get a hit on us. So let's be careful. Oh yeah. Oh man. Oh, we're getting beat down. Okay, healing kit. Get some room. All right. Take you down first. Oh, come on. This guy's tough too. Alright, quick loot. Just a quick loot. Another healing kit. Okay. Heal ourselves up. Yeah, so this thing gonna want to be careful around. Oh. This is actually Wendigo stems from, I believe it's kind of mid-northwestern Native American in America lore. Some kind of dog, human, beast, deer monster. It's really terrifying. I'm glad we've got it worked out, but that thing. Okay. Yeah, you're done. He was holding a pole axe in there. All right. Will the damage depend from different various parts? Yes. Right now is more or less set up already with ranged weapons. If you get a hit on the head or the chest, at this point it does more damage. Melee combat, yes, as well. It just needs a little bit more figuring out on our end to make it work in that sense. But yes. Smoke trails are dungeons and bosses planned. Bosses, yes. Dungeons, not in the exact sense. We do have and started working out some different quests. So let's be careful here. I see some things down there. Quests, but this is not an MMO. It's not really meant to have those feelings of everyone doing the same thing and linear quests. So we've worked out procedural quests that have given us some issues right before next fest. So bear with us, but that are procedurally drawn up, and individual quest givers and the different NPCs you run into the world will care about certain things. So to a simple point that they might need large sticks, or they might want healing poultices, or they might want this because they care about that in the area they're looking at, or there's too many bandits in the area for them, they don't feel safe, they'll send you on quests like that. With the rifts and different things like that, those are randomly spawning throughout the world as well, which will have kind of bosses and things attached. And as you move further along, there's going to be more difficult things, and that could as well as be something with the okay, I don't want that to sneak up on me, but let's go check out in here. There is another part of Carth that is built out throughout much of it in the under dark. So heading down into caves where you're going to find other monsters and different things that you're not going to see up above ground, which is pretty great. But this looks empty right now. It's just a small little glimpse where we also have water. And let's see here. It might go real dark, but let's see if we can go swimming. And we'll head back out. A little too dark for my liking. But even in theory, I guess we could have probably tried building down here. It would be a nice little spot. Next time. But you will find different caves and entrances into the Underdark all over the place, and a lot of them are connected. Not this one, but yeah, it adds a whole nother flavor of different things to go explore and discover. All right, how are we doing leveling wise? We've got a ways to go, so let's see what we can. You got a wolf? You got a wolf pet? What happened there? Come on. Ooh. Alright. Oh, dog. No, no. You calm down. There we go. Leather satchel, and we'll harvest the pup. Thank you. And we're moving on. Beneficial if we could find some more magical stuff, get some regeneration or something, maybe a light. Have them. I maybe should have added one of those before we started. Alright, I know over here this is a little raiding encampment. Got more stuff over there. Is another. Oh, whoa. Out of nowhere. Yeah, this spell has been a lifesaver. So remember that when you dive in, try the demo and stuff. That one will, those spells will help you a little bit. We got leather boots, stomach flask, some coins. Alrighty, alrighty. We can put those on. Alright, there we go. Some gloves, copper necklace. No, nothing. Nothing magical. We can keep taking these guys out. This seems like a decent spot. We're getting some. Oh, right over his head. Ooh, you got me pretty good there. Healing poultices, those. Some more boots. Here we go. What are we doing now? Oh, we're getting close. A couple more. That thing is pretty disgusting, though. Alright. Another one over there? Looks like it. Got another question, chat. What about pets, animal husbandry, growing plants? So little yes and little no. So we definitely would like to add in some farming and things like that. And it would only make sense to have some with some pet stuff. We haven't really dove into it just yet. But it is kind of on the works that something. But as far as kind of like the pets, that yes, we do have some different classes and the ability to summon in different things. So whether that's going to be, maybe for us, we made a deal with demon. It seems like so we'd probably have some nastier things that we're able to summon in. Oh no. Oh bear. Whereas somebody else more to think maybe like a druid or a ranger type build that maybe can have a bear as his animal companion type thing. So I think that's something we definitely want to figure out a little bit more. We already have the summoning kind of spells down that you can find as you take different feats. So let's head back home. We got daytime coming finally. So we survived our first night. We are very close to leveling up. We can unlock one of those magics. I'll let you guys decide where we want to take this next one. Got another guy over there? Ooh, that was close. But yeah, I think that would be a great addition, being able to have your own certain pet or a thing. Last Wendigo, you're still out here tonight, huh? And of course, depending, the same with the horse. In theory, and in practice, just not released just yet. They're, oh my gosh, some arrows, coins. But we have the ability to mount things and ride them more than just the horse. So uh, it is a fantasy world, so I don't want to tease too much stuff. But there are some big things planned that are pretty great. And we're gonna have birds are out. We're gonna have a great sunrise here in a minute. So, hey bird, let's head back down. I think we're right there. Looks like it on the map there. Yeah, it's sunrise, sunset, and certain times. Carth has its own charm. Um, we're definitely an indie studio. We aren't AAA, but we've definitely tried our hardest to have our own sense and our own beauty. I think it comes across pretty great, and we still have more work to go. Like I said, this is considered alpha for us, and we're getting closer to maybe a beta stage. We just have a few more things that we want, so make sure you can sign up right now for the playtest, join the Discord, follow along with us. Make sure you wish list so you get the instant updates when we do get to release and discounts and things. So, all right, so we made it. Anything that we need to think about? I guess we could definitely stash some of these things. We got a pole axe. Actually, I guess we could look at some of these other weapons. That'd be interesting. So what do we got? That's what we got right now. Here's the Sooks. Little, much smaller, little short blade. Quicker attacks. What else we got? Sooks. We got just a normal long sword. Crude. So there's 5 different variants. As you can see here, and there's a pole axe, much slower, but this thing will do some damage, that's for sure. But let me kind of show it here. You can see the Sook's Crude. So there's 5 different levels, and then there's different magical ones and rare / legendary type weapons that you could find. So there's Crude, Worn, just a normal Sook's, Exquisite, and Masterwork. So you will unlock and find those and be able to buy them or craft them yourself. So as you move up through weaponsmithing, initially you'll be making a crude weapon, and towards the end, when you're a master, you'll be making something great. So okay, enough of that. Let's see. Don't think I'm gonna need the torch anymore. Maybe we ride the horse and we can go, we can find our spot. Let's find we got a decent hill somewhere. Might not get too much better than this right here. Here we go. You can change the speed that your horse will just normally move, which is pretty great if you just want to kind of take your time. It is meant for any of you that are just joining in. Carth is a multiplayer game, not available on the demo. The demo will stay up for a little bit after Steam Next Fest, but we will take that down. Carth is doing a play test through